Do you know why I am very angry right now? It's because my dad took away my Cocomelon DVDs, and my Barney DVDs, and now I can't watch my favorite episodes from either show. I also don't know what to do in order to get my way again anymore. This is just ridiculous, and I want my Cocomelon DVDs back. Why? Why does this have to happen to me? Oh, wait a minute, I just remembered something. I have a Zoom meeting with Arthur, and he's going to help me out. And by the way, the meeting is going to start right now.
Good afternoon, Joseph.
Good afternoon to you, Arthur. Thank you for having me in the meeting.
No problem. Here is some good news that I would like to tell you, so listen very closely. Because your dad took away your Cocomelon DVDs, I have a really good suggestion in order for you to get your way again. And this is something much better than having to repeat the 5th grade. Tomorrow when you go to school, you're going to try and catch the preschool bus, so that you can go to preschool instead of the 5th grade. And there, you will be able to watch Cocomelon all you want. In addition, you will also be able to eat popcorn, take a nap, make drawings with crayons, and sing baby songs.
You know what? That is a really good suggestion. I never even thought about this. But I've always wished that I was in preschool instead of the 5th grade.
I know. I wished the exact same thing when I was attending the same special school that Larry Loud attended. But now I don't have to listen to boring lectures for hours on end, and instead, Larry and I kind of have our own preschool, and we watch Cocomelon and Wonder Pets every single day. Anyways, I hope you will be able to be in preschool instead of having to repeat the 5th grade another year.
I can't wait for this moment. Finally, going back to preschool where I don't have any homework, and where I can sing my favorite songs in the world.
Anyways, I better get going. Karen and I are going to watch Wonder Pets. But I wish you all the best, and I wish you good luck back in preschool.
Thank you, Arthur. You're the best. You have a good rest of your afternoon.
Same to you, Joseph. Take care.
Crayons, check. Coloring book, check. Construction paper, check. Nursery rhymes, check. Popcorn, check. Looks like I'm all set to go back to preschool. This will be so much better than 5th grade.
Are you going to volunteer at the preschool?
Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help out with the songs.
I see.
Mommy, this boy didn't say he was volunteering last week.
I know. Volunteers sometimes show up at the preschool. Okay, Kevin, you have a good day at preschool. I will see you at lunchtime.
Good morning, Mr. Johnson.
Good morning, Kevin. Joseph, what are you doing here on my bus? You know this bus is only for preschool and kindergarten students.
Well, Dave, I just got held back all the way to preschool, and that's why I'm boarding this bus. And I am very happy to be back in preschool.
If that was the case, they would have notified me about that already, but you're a 5th grade student, so you need to step off of this bus, and take the bus for elementary students. I don't believe you at all.
No, I'm in preschool, not the 5th grade. I was in the 5th grade, but I got held back. I'm serious. So please, I want you to take me to preschool, where I can watch Cocomelon all day long.
Joseph, do not waste my time with your childish behavior, especially because there are preschool and kindergarten students on this bus. I want to get them to class on time, and right now is the morning rush hour, so there is a lot of traffic on the freeway. Please, get off this bus so I can take the kids to school.
I want to go to preschool, 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 I want to go to preschool. Please, I don't want to go to my 5th grade class.
Joseph, get off this bus, right now. You're embarrassing me, yourself, and you're especially embarrassing the preschool and kindergarten students. If you don't get off, I'm going to have to notify base, and I will also be calling your parents.
I'm not getting off this bus because I don't belong in the 5th grade anymore. I was held all the way back to preschool, don't you see that? And I was looking forward to my first day back in preschool.
Joseph, I'm not going to tell you again. You need to step off this bus because you're not a preschool student. You're in elementary school. You know what? I'm going to have to notify base. Bus 84 to base. I have an elementary student who was wanting to ride the preschool bus because he claims he was held back from 5th grade to preschool, when in fact, that is not true. I told him multiple times to get off the bus, but he refused to, and he is acting very childish.
Base to 84. Have the student removed from the bus, and inform his parents.
10-4, thank you. Joseph, I want you off this bus, now. Otherwise, the students are going to be late to their classes.
No, for the 1,000,000th time, I am not getting off this bus because I am going to preschool.
Hey, kid, you need to step off this bus because you're not a preschool or kindergarten student.
Sarah, could you watch over the kids while I take this troublemaker to his house, which is only a block from here?
Sure thing, Dave. I will most certainly do that.
Alright Joseph, you're coming with me.
Alright, the kids are on their way to school. Now, time to get some work done. Dave, what are you doing here? And what did Joseph do this time?
Well, Mrs. Reed, Joseph tried to board the preschool bus, and he claimed he was held back all the way to preschool, when in fact, he is a 5th grade student at Lakewood Elementary. I told him multiple times that he can't ride the preschool bus, and that he needed to step off the bus. But he refused to listen to me, and even threw a temper tantrum. Can you deal with him, because I have to take the preschoolers and kindergartners to school. You have a good day, Mrs. Reed.
You too, Dave. Joseph Christopher Reed, you are in big trouble. And I mean big trouble. Joseph, I cannot believe that you tried to board the preschool bus, and you're only to ride the bus that you're assigned. That is it, you're even more grounded, for the entire summer. Now let's get into the car so that I can take you to school. Joseph, where are you going? Come back here. I need to get you to school. Joseph Christopher Reed, stop slamming doors, and come downstairs. You're going to school and that is final.
Mom, what are you doing? Put me down. I do not deserve to be treated like this.
Boy, I will beat your ass.
F.
Binder, check. Notebooks, check. Pencils, check. Calculator, check. Lunch, check. Looks like I have everything ready to go so I can get to the bus stop. Wait a minute, I think I'm forgetting one other thing. And that is my PlayStation 5. Instead of having to listen to Miss Stillwater's boring lectures all day long, I am going to be playing Paw Patrol Adventure City Calls, Cocomelon Play with JJ, and Roblox. I especially like playing Roblox because I can create baby show characters in that game. And I can also sing my favorite songs. Alright, I'm all set for school. Time to head down to the bus stop, and I will have breakfast once I'm on school ground. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
Why does Joseph sing the wheels on the bus and he's 11 years old?
I know, right? And who on earth keeps watching baby shows while in the 5th grade? This is very unusual.
Okay. Paw Patrol is such a really good game. And as a matter of fact, I am halfway through this level. Now, I will be driving the fire engine.
Joseph, you're not supposed to be playing video games in school.
Just a minute, I'm not yet done with this level. I can keep driving the fire engine, and then I will have won this level.
Good morning, class. I apologize for showing up late. There was a lot of traffic on the freeway. That being said, I hope you remembered that your social studies homework is due right now. So please take them out, and pass them to the front of the room, and I will collect them and grade your assignments tonight. Joseph, how did you bring your PlayStation 5 to school, and you're not supposed to be playing video games in class?
Wait, what? I am in the middle of this level, and I am close to winning? Please, Miss Stillwater, can you let me finish this level at least?
No. Because school is not for playing video games. In fact, I'm going to have to keep your PlayStation 5 console for the rest of the day.
Wait, Miss Stillwater, what are you doing?
You heard me right, Joseph, no video games allowed in class. I will be keeping your PS5 until the end of the school day.
Give me back my PlayStation, 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 give me back my PlayStation. I wasn't done playing Paw Patrol Adventures in the City.
Joseph, do not waste class time with your usual childish temper tantrums. Sit right back down in your seat so that I can get started with today's lesson. Congratulations, Joseph, you have just earned yourself a trip to the principal's office. Go there now.
And I am going to tell her that you took my PlayStation 5, and that you plan to sell it on eBay or Facebook Marketplace.
Joseph, I don't want to hear another word from you, okay? You're going to the principal's office, and that's final.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Miss Stillwater, what did Joseph do this time?
Principal Tingley, you won't believe this, but Joseph brought his PlayStation 5 to class, and was playing Paw Patrol when I came into the classroom. I asked him multiple times to put his PS5 away, but he refused to, and he threw a childish tantrum on the floor. Anyways, you deal with him, I have to go back and teach my class.
Joseph, I am not particularly happy with you right now.
Why don't you do something about Miss Stillwater? She decided to take my PS5 away, and I need to get it back. I haven't finished the level I was playing.
That's just what I need to talk to you about. It is against school policy to be bringing video game consoles to class. That's why Miss Stillwater took your PlayStation 5 from you until the end of the school day. And second of all, because of your bad grades, and especially your bad behavior, you will be repeating the 5th grade next school year, unless you take summer school. The superintendent may decide to have you enrolled in the special school this time around.
I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. 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 Please, I promise I will get better grades.
Your childish behavior is one of the reasons we may have to send you to the special school next year. And we are absolutely getting tired of it. You're 11 years old, so stop acting like you're 3 years old. This is not acceptable behavior.
Don't send me to the special school. 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 Don't send me to the special school.
Joseph, stop it. Just stop it. Number 1, you're repeating the 5th grade next year, unless you take summer school and don't fail. And number 2, you're going to the special school next year. In fact, you're going to serve in school suspension until the end of the school year. And you're not going to the school picnic on the last day of school. I'm also going to call your parents about your behavior.
Joseph, Christopher, Reed. We cannot believe how angry we are with you right now. Why did you take your PS5 to school? You know video games aren't allowed at school, and you have to serve in school suspension for the rest of the school year and also repeat the 5th grade next year.
You're even more grounded, not just for the entire summer, but also the first 2 months of the 2023-2024 school year. This means you're not getting your PlayStation 5 back during this time. No Cocomelon, no baby shows. Now go upstairs to your room now.
Wow.
Boy, I will beat your ass.
F.
Wow, I can't get enough of watching super simple songs in Cocomelon. They make the best songs in the whole wide world, and I'm going to keep on watching those videos.
Joseph, can you please put your tablet away? You can't use electronic devices in class.
This is so much more fun than listening to a boring lecture every single day. Besides, Cocomelon is very educational.
Joseph, how many times do I have to tell you, put away your tablet? You're not to use it in class, and you also need to pay close attention to the lesson because you're going to need this information for the exam.
No, I'm not going to put away my iPad because Cocomelon is better than listening to lectures non-stop. Besides, it's very educational.
Joseph, if you don't put your iPad away, I'm going to keep it until the end of the school day.
I don't want to put away my iPad. 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 I want to keep watching Cocomelon.
That's it, Joseph. Go out into the hallway for 5 minutes, and I will be out to talk with you about your behavior.
Can't believe that Miss Stillwater made me sit in the hallway for 5 minutes. This is so not fair. At least this is better than listening to her boring lectures every single day. You know what? That gives me the perfect idea. I'm just going to skip class, go home instead, so that I can watch Cocomelon and super simple songs, all day long. Now that I am outside this silly school, I am going to use Goanimate logic to get home, so that no one finds out I'm skipping class. Grounded, 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 grounded. Alright, now that I made it home without anyone noticing, I can watch Cocomelon and super simple songs for the rest of the day. This is going to be the best day I have ever had. No more listening to Miss Stillwater's silly boring lectures. Cocomelon is way more education, and so is super simple songs. Now, what songs should I listen to first? Why not listen to The Wheels on the Bus? That is my main favorite Cocomelon song.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and close, open and close, open and close. The doors on the bus go open and close, all through the town.
The driver on the bus says move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says move on back, all through the town. You know what? I'm going to listen to this song all day long.
Class, I will be right back. I need to talk to Joseph out in the hallway about his behavior. This should only last a few minutes. Joseph? Joseph? He was here just a few moments ago, but now I can't find him. Where could he be? Well then, I guess I have to check in with Principal Tingley to find out what exactly happened.
Miss Stillwater, I was going to call you into my office.
Principal Tingley, do you have any idea what happened with Joseph? I told him to wait outside in the hallway for 5 minutes, but when I went into the hallway, he wasn't there.
That's just what I need to talk to you about right now. A few moments ago, I was watching the surveillance tapes, and I want you to take a look at them. Come over here. Now I am going to play the video.
You know what? That gives me the perfect idea. I'm just going to skip class, go home instead, so that I can watch Cocomelon and super simple songs, all day long.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe that Joseph skipped class.
I am going to have to call his parents. This is totally unacceptable. Great, his mom didn't answer. Let's try calling his dad's work number instead.
Hello?
Hello, is this David Reed?
Principal Tingley, this is him. What do you need from me?
This is about your son Joseph.
What did he do this time?
He was misbehaving in class, and Miss Stillwater made him wait in the hallway so she can talk to him about his behavior. But instead, he left campus, and he hasn't been back since.
Oh. I can't believe Joseph skipped school. I think he is at home right now, watching baby shows or something.
I want you to bring him to my office within the next 30 minutes to an hour. I need to speak with him.
Okay, Principal Tingley, I will bring Joseph back to the school.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round, the wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and close, open and close, open and close, the doors on the bus go open and close, all through the town. Whoever it is, can you please leave me alone?
Joseph, come out of your room, now. You are in big trouble. Joseph, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be at school. Let's take you back there right now.
Mr. Reed, thanks for stopping by the main office. We need to have a really important discussion about Joseph.
I saw in a surveillance tape that Joseph left school grounds when he was not supposed to.
He was using his iPad during class when I told him he needs to put it away, but he threw a childish tantrum on the floor. And I had him wait for me in the hallway for a few minutes. But then when I went back into the hallway to talk to him, he wasn't there.
Joseph, this is something to be taken very seriously. You don't leave school grounds until the final bell rings. Because of what you did, you will be serving after-school detention with Miss Stillwater for an hour every day starting tomorrow until the second to last day of the school year.
Joseph, you are going to be so grounded when you get home. Go to your room right now, Joseph Christopher Reed. And do not come out until dinner is ready.
Boy, I will beat your ass.
I'm so happy that today is December 31st.
And why is that, Arthur?
It's because it's the last day of 2022, and I am looking forward to 2023. I can't wait for the spring semester to start because I am very excited for how my new classes are going to be like.
Oh no, it can't be. I don't want it to be 2023.
Come on, Joseph, every year we go through this. It's normal.
The week after New Year's, I have to go back to school again. I like staying at home.
To tell you something, I used to feel the exact same way when I was your age, but look at me, I graduated high school, and I'm now in college. I know you can do the same. Just trust me.
I don't want to go back to school. I want to stay home and play on the PlayStation 5. That is so much more fun than going to school.
Seriously, Joseph, can't you just give us a break with those childish tantrums? You're not 3 years old anymore. You do need to realize that. Every student has to go back to school in January, even though I don't start classes until the 23rd.
I want to play video games. 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 I don't want to go to school.
You know what? I'm getting Mom and Dad to deal with you.
Joseph, what is all of this childish behavior about this time?
I don't want 2023 to be here because I have to go back to school. I want to keep staying at home, because I don't like going to school.
Well, that's just life, Joseph. All of your friends are going back to class the week after New Year's, so just deal with it.
Another thing, tonight, we're having a New Year's Eve celebration later tonight. And we want you to be on your best behavior, so that we can lift your grounding earlier. Understood?
Okay, Mom and Dad, I promise. If anything, I hope there is a snow day on January 9th because I don't want to go back to school. As a matter of fact, why don't they make remote learning the new normal? I get to play video games whenever I want whenever the schools go to remote learning. Another New Year's resolution. I finally get everything I want in this world. Karen babysits me whenever my parents are running errands or having lunch or dinner downtown. And Miss Stillwater allows me to watch Barney and Friends in school.
Alright, Reed family. It is exactly 1 minute before midnight, so let's make our resolutions. Mine is to get promoted to a higher position at work.
Mine is to keep doing the things I have been doing, but on a more consistent basis.
I will try my best to be a straight A student this coming semester, but if I get B's in some of my classes, that's okay.
I have the same goals Arthur has.
Same here.
My New Year's resolution is to get everything I want from this world, including Karen being my babysitter.
That's wishful thinking, but that's most likely not going to happen.
Now we have just a few seconds left before it's 2023, and counting.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year 2023, Johnson family.
Happy New Year's, Dave, Brian and Emma.
Happy New Year's, Emma, Mom and Dad.
And Happy New Year's to this entire family. Let's start 2023 on a good note.
Happy 2023, Dora.
Happy 2023 to you, Caillou.
Joseph, why are you upset? It's 2023, and you should be happy.
I want 2022, 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 I want 2022. I don't want the year to be 2023.
Joseph Christopher Reed, stop it with the temper tantrums. We told you that you needed to behave yourself if you wanted us to lift your grounding.
Oh. My goodness. What in the world was that? Is that the loudest cry I have ever heard in my life? My ears are ringing. War.
Dave, I am thinking the exact same thing. My ears are also ringing.
Same here, my ears are ringing.
And same here.
Joseph, Christopher, Reed. You don't cry like that very loudly. I think everyone in Goanimate City heard you. Thanks to you, you ruined the New Year's celebration.
This means you're going to be grounded for the entire spring semester. No playing video games, no watching Barney, and as a matter of fact, you're not going to watch that show anymore, even when your grounding is lifted because you need to understand you're too old for preschool stuff. You're in the 5th grade. Now go upstairs to your room.
Don't take away Barney, 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 don't take away Barney. I like Barney.
Too bad. We want you to move on from preschool stuff because you're 10 years old, and you will be turning 11 this year. Kid your age don't watch preschool shows. My sincere apologies everyone, I really wanted 2023 to get off to a good start, but then this had to happen.
It's alright, I just wish Joseph would not behave so childish for once.
I agree with you, Arthur. I think we should get ready for bed.
Oh great, here we go again.
Boy, I will beat your ass.
Alright Joseph, you have any idea why you're in detention with me this afternoon after school?
Is it because we're going to a Barney and Friends concert in a few minutes, and we're going to enjoy the show?
No, it's because you were plagiarizing on another homework assignment, again, and you should have known better from when you did the same thing last semester.
Plagiarize, on a homework assignment? I did everything correctly. I even cited the sources I used to complete this assignment, so therefore, I should get an A+ on the assignment.
Please, stop this nonsense. I saw you copied and pasted articles from Wikipedia, and numerous other articles you found on the internet. Each paragraph was in a different font, and I could tell they were worded exactly the way you found them. That being said, I am going to explain the rules of detention. No talking, no using your electronic devices, no leaving the classroom until your detention is over, and you must sign out to use the restroom.
I think I can handle this for 1 hour.
And what is that?
I have something for you that you might enjoy so that you can let me out of detention early.
I'm not going to fall for your tricks anymore, Joseph. Now, I suggest you be quiet for the next hour, otherwise I will have you serve detention with me every day after school for a week.
Would you like a delicious McDonald's Happy Meal with a Barney toy?
Joseph Christopher read, what part of no talking during detention do you not understand? Stay in your seat and no more talking. Do you understand me?
Miss Stillwater, all I was doing was offering you a McDonald's Happy Meal and a Barney toy. I know you want to eat a McDonald's double cheeseburger with French fries, and I also know you want the Barney toy that came with the meal.
Joseph, I don't want a McDonald's cheeseburger and French fries, but thank you for the offer. And I especially don't want a Barney toy because I am too old for Barney. You also need to realize you're too old for Barney. Kids your age don't watch that show anymore. Now, can you stay in your seat and be quiet until your detention is up?
Well then, if you don't want a cheeseburger, then I will eat the cheeseburger and French fries. And I will keep the Barney toy.
Another thing, no eating allowed in detention. I suggest you put your food away before I throw it in the trash.
Okay, I have a better idea. How about we watch Cocomelon instead?
Joseph, I said no electronic devices. If you don't put away your iPad, then I will take it away until your detention is over and then I will hand it back to you.
But Miss Stillwater, you didn't say no tablet computers allowed. All you said was no phones, no eating, and no talking during detention.
You're making me even more angry than I already am.
I know you want to be entertained. Come on, enjoy the show.
Joseph, stop dancing, and sit back down this instance. Or you're going to be in a lot more trouble than you already are. I'm serious. Sit down right now and remain quiet.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and close, open and close, open and close. The doors on the bus go open and close, all through the town. Come on, Miss Stillwater, sing the next verses with me.
No, I'm not going to sing the next verses. Instead, I would like you to stop dancing and sit right back down in your seat right now.
You don't like to sing these songs?
We're not in preschool. This is 5th grade, and you should move on from these baby songs and baby shows. Now, stay in your seat and I don't want to hear another word from you until your detention is up. If you will excuse me, I am going to get a donut and coffee in the main office. Don't go anywhere.
I'm going to watch some Barney and Friends.
Joseph, what in the world do you think you're doing?
listen to the songs on Barney and Friends. Don't you think they're the best songs in the whole wide world? And Cocomelon is also really good.
I told you multiple times to stay in your seat, and no electronic devices are allowed to be used in detention. Now, I'm going to have to take your tablet until detention is over.
Wait, Miss Stillwater, what are you doing? I wasn't finished watching Barney and Friends.
I just told you. Because you refuse to put away your iPad, I'm taking it away until your detention is over. Now sit back down in your seat and remain quiet for the rest of the session.
Give me my iPad, 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 I want my iPad back.
Joseph.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Because you're throwing one of your childish tantrums, you are now going to serve detention with me after school until a week from today, and you're not getting your iPad back until then. Now, either you sit in your seat and remain quiet, or I am going to send you to the principal's office.
No, please, Miss Stillwater, I promise to behave myself. Can you please give me my iPad back?
Absolutely. No!
I have extended your detention, and you're not getting your iPad back until then, and that is final. Now go back to your seat and be quiet. That's it. Joseph. I've had enough of your behavior today. I am going to get Principal Tingley, and she will deal with you. Now stay right here.
Joseph, we cannot believe you misbehaved during detention, and you're going to have to serve detention for the rest of the school year now. That is it.
You're going to be grounded for the entire summer because of what you did. This means, no computer, no iPad, no Barney, no Cocomelon, no pizza, no leaving the house unless you go for a walk around the neighborhood, and unless you're going to school. Now go upstairs to your room.
Boy, I will beat your ass.
F.
DW, Kate, Joseph, can you please come to the living room for a few minutes? We have some good news about spring break.
What is it, Mom and Dad?
We're going somewhere that you will all enjoy for spring break. You all can each take a guess.
Are we going to a Chicago Cubs baseball game?
No. In fact, baseball season doesn't start until either the end of this month or the beginning of next month. Right now, the baseball teams are in spring training.
Are we going to a Cocomelon live concert?
No, we're not going to see Cocomelon live. Number 1, they're not coming to Goanimate City for a while. And number 2, you're too old to attend Cocomelon live. That is for younger children, and you're 11 years old.
Are we going to Disneyland? Or Disney World?
No, but you're on the right track. We're going to Universal Studios theme park for spring break.
I've always wanted to go to University Studios, and I never was able to go there in my life.
Universal Studios, Joseph. Anyways, I know you're going to enjoy the place. We're all going to enjoy Universal Studios.
And Joseph, one thing we have to tell you. If you are on your best behavior, then you will no longer be grounded. How does that sound?
Wow, finally getting ungrounded for once.
However, if you misbehave, especially during the entire trip, you will be grounded until the end of the school year. Do you understand?
I understand, Mom and Dad.
And will you promise to be on your best behavior, Joseph?
Yes, I promise to behave myself at Universal Studios.
Good. Anyways, we leave next Friday, which is why we got permission from the schools. Our flight leaves Goanimate City at 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, Universal Studios, here we are. At long last.
I know, we all are happy to be here. So, let's see what rides we can go on.
Wow, super silly fun land. Maybe there is something that has to do with Barney the dinosaur in this place. And so many baby show characters.
Joseph, I don't think we're going to Super Silly Fun Land because that is mostly for toddlers, preschoolers, and kindergarteners. Besides, Barney isn't owned by Universal Pictures.
But Mom and Dad, I really want to go to Super Silly Fun Land because it has a lot of baby show characters, and really fun rides where you meet baby show characters.
Joseph, remember that you promised to be on your best behavior. And that means don't be acting childish. Besides, your dad and I think you're too old to go to Super Silly Fun Land. Look, you see the kids going there are mostly toddlers and preschoolers and kindergarteners, and you're 11 years old already, so you don't need to go to Super Silly Fun Land. There are other things to see while at Universal Studios. And you need to seriously move on from toddler and preschool shows.
I want to go to Super Silly Fun Land. I want to go to Super Silly Fun Land. I want to go to Super Silly Fun Land. I want to go to Super Silly Fun Land. I want to go to Super Silly Fun Land. I want to go to Super Silly Fun Land. I want to go to Super Silly Fun Land. I want to go to Super Silly Fun Land.
Now Joseph, don't even think about throwing one of your signature temper tantrums. Especially because other people are likely looking at us. Now, let's enjoy our time at Universal Studios Park.
No, not until you take me to Super Silly Fun Land so that I can see the baby show characters and go on kiddie rides.
Joseph, you need to realize we're not going to Super Silly Fun Land.
However, there are many places in the park that are family-friendly.
Those places don't have anything to do with Barney, Teletubbies, Cocomelon, Paw Patrol, Wonder Pets, Bubble Bath Bay, Where's Waldo, or any of these amazing kids shows. I also want to go on kiddie rides.
My goodness, this is really getting embarrassing. An 11-year-old, acting like he is 3 years old. And I can see people looking at us already.
I agree with you, DW. An 11-year-old acting like a 3-year-old is beyond me. I agree with Mom and Dad. Joseph should have moved on from baby shows a long time ago.
Look, I'm just upset because you won't take me to Super Silly Fun Land. Why can't you take me to Super Silly Fun Land, entitled Catherine?
Joseph, don't call us entitled Catherine. That is not very nice. All we're trying to tell you is you're too old for Super Silly Fun Land, and there are other places to go to that you will enjoy.
Joseph, you have one more chance to behave yourself, and if you keep up this childish behavior of yours, then we're going straight home, and you're going to be grounded until the end of the school year.
Do you understand us? That's it, Joseph Christopher Reed. We are going straight home first thing tomorrow, and you're getting grounded for the rest of the school year. Stop crying, Joseph Christopher Reed. We told you that if you kept up this behavior, that we would be going home early, which is why we had to catch an earlier flight.
But I told you I was upset because you didn't let me go to Super Silly Fun Land and see a variety of baby show characters.
Joseph, I know that you miss your preschool days, but you seriously need to move on. You're 11 years old, and we didn't see any kids your age going into Super Silly Fun Land.
Can we go back to Universal Studios?
No, we cannot, especially because we're already leaving the airport. We're going straight home.
Well then, can we at least go to Cocomelon Live when it arrives in Goanimate City?
Absolutely not. There is no way we're taking you to Cocomelon Live. You're way too old to watch Cocomelon. When you get home, you will immediately go upstairs to your room.
Go to your room right now, and think about how you behaved at Universal Studios.
Boy,
I will beat your ass.
We have less than a minute until the dismissal bell rings. It is 11:59 right now. I'm so proud of how most of you did while in the 5th grade, and I am looking forward to seeing you graduate from elementary school tomorrow morning, and I wish you good luck in middle school next year. You all have a great summer, and good luck next year. Joseph, I want you to stay in class for a few minutes.
What is it, Miss Stillwater?
Joseph, I do not want to tell you this, but because of your behavior, and your performance this school year, you're going to have to attend summer school this summer, and if you fail, you will be repeating the 5th grade.
I don't want to go to summer school, or repeat the 5th grade all over again next year. I want to spend my summer with my friends, and watching baby shows.
Joseph, I've had enough of your childish behavior already. You're either going to summer school, or you're going to have to repeat the 5th grade next year. Joseph, you're going to attend summer school, otherwise you'll be repeating the 5th grade. If you'd like, I can take you to Principal Tingley's office, and she is going to explain everything to you.
I don't want to go to summer school. 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 Miss Stillwater, don't make me take summer school. I want to be watching Cocomelon instead.
You see, this is just the reason you're going to have to take summer school or repeat the 5th grade next year. The other reason is you have been getting mostly D's and F's on your assignments and your exams. You know what, let's go to the principal's office.
Wait, Miss Stillwater, I can explain myself. I didn't mean to turn in my assignments late. Really, I also didn't mean to plagiarize on my assignments either. I just did them really quickly because I wanted to watch Cocomelon.
Miss Stillwater, thank you for stopping by my office with Joseph. Because there are things we need to discuss.
Absolutely, he has been misbehaving in class throughout the school year, a lot of the time. He throws tantrums like a 3-year-old, which is absolutely embarrassing for me and my students. And he has pretty much failed most if not all of his assignments and exams.
Joseph, you need to hear this. Because of your behavior and your grades this school year, you will be going to summer school, and if you fail your assignments and exams during the summer semester, you will be repeating the 5th grade during the 2023-2024 school year. Do you understand me?
Yes, Principal Dingley.
Also, Miss Morgan is going to be the principal of Lakewood Elementary School beginning with the summer session because I will be retiring today.
Alright everyone, today is the beginning of the summer 2023 semester. Some of you may already know me, but for those of you new, I am Miss Stillwater and I will be your teacher for this session. Before we get started with the lessons for the semester, we're going to introduce ourselves and say what our favorite thing to do is.
My name is Tim, and my favorite thing to do is go to the skate park with my friends and go skateboarding.
I am Leonard, and my favorite activity is playing the guitar.
I am Marcus, and I enjoy riding my bike around the neighborhood when the weather is decent.
I am Anna, and my favorite thing to do is go to Starbucks with my friends on the weekends.
And I'm Joseph. My absolute favorite thing in the world is watch Cocomelon and super simple songs.
Who in the world watches Cocomelon and super simple songs and they're 10 years old?
Tim, there's no need to interrupt. We have a few more students yet to introduce themselves. Now that we have gone over the syllabus, let's get started with today's lesson. Joseph, can you wake up? You need to pay attention. Joseph, I am serious. Joseph, wake up right now. Do you hear me?
Wait, what?
Joseph, you heard me right. No sleeping allowed in class. You need to pay attention because I am about to give a lesson, and you need to know this information for the exam, which will be in 4 weeks.
I want to take a nap because I could not get that much sleep last night.
Really, Joseph? I am getting fed up with your temper tantrums, number 1, and number 2, you need to get enough sleep so that you're prepared for the day's lessons.
I want to take a nap, 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 entitled Catherine, I want to take a nap.
A 10 or 11-year-old, acting like he's 3 years old? This is not normal.
I know, right? What is this kid's problem? This is really embarrassing to see this.
You know what, Joseph, I've had it with you already, you are not in my class anymore, and I have no choice but to send you to the principal's office so that you can be assigned a different teacher.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Miss Stillwater, what did Joseph do this time? It's only the first day of the summer semester.
Miss Morgan, Joseph has misbehaved a lot in my class during the school year, and I had him take summer school so that he doesn't repeat the 5th grade. But he was sleeping in class, and when I told him that wasn't allowed, he threw another one of his childish tantrums. I am already fed up with him, and I don't want him in my class anymore. Can you deal with him?
Joseph, what has gotten into you lately?
Miss Stillwater is an entitled Catherine because she won't let me take naps during class, and one time, she took away my iPad while I was watching Cocomelon during detention. She gave me a failing grade on several assignments when she should have given me an A+.
No. Miss Stillwater is doing her job, but you refuse to do your schoolwork, you never pay attention during her lectures, you fail all of her assignments and exams, and you throw tantrums. I've heard the same thing from Miss Tingley, who was principal before I took over. Joseph, I'm not going to assign you to a different teacher at Lakewood Elementary School. You will be suspended for the rest of the summer semester, and you will be repeating the 5th grade. This coming school year, you will be transferred to the special school. Now, wait at the school entrance while I call your parents.
Joseph, stop crying, this is entirely your fault. I cannot believe that you got suspended from Lakewood Elementary School, and you're going to be transferred to the special school when the school year begins.
Look, I didn't want to go to summer school in the first place because I didn't want to have to listen to Miss Stillwater's boring lectures all day long when I can be listening to Cocomelon and super simple songs.
You need to get an education, so that you can go to college when you're done with high school. That's why you need to do well in school. Besides, you're too old for super simple songs and Cocomelon.
I am not too old to watch Cocomelon, it's my favorite show in the whole wide world. Besides, I don't like having to study for tests, do homework all afternoon.
Too bad. If only you were getting better grades and not misbehaving at school, we wouldn't be in the mess in the first place. But thanks to you, you're going to have to repeat the 5th grade, at the special school. When we get home, Joseph, you will be grounded, and you will immediately go upstairs to your room. No hanging out with Tom and Joey this summer, no watching baby shows, no video games. Joseph Christopher Reed, go upstairs to your room now.
Boy, I will beat your ass.
Principal Tingley, Joseph, Mr. and Mrs. Reed, thanks for joining this parent-teacher meeting. Now, we're going to be seated at the table in the back of the room so that we can start the meeting right away. So, are we all ready? Good, now let's begin. I will start us off. So we all agree that Joseph has not been doing that well in school. And as a matter of fact, his grades have gotten worse than last semester. And his behavior is also getting worse.
Alright then, catch me if you can.
Joseph, get back here.
What has gotten into him lately?
Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm invincible, Joseph. Oh no, Kevin, what are you doing here?
Joseph, it is mandatory that you are at your parent-teacher conference, because you need to hear what Mrs. Stillwater has to say about your grades and behavior.
I don't want to go to my parent-teacher conference. I don't want to go to my parent-teacher conference. I don't want to go to my parent-teacher conference. I don't want to go to my parent-teacher conference.
Don't even get me started with this childish behavior. You're starting to remind me of Dave, a childish dad. And yes, you have to be at your parent-teacher conference. So let's go to your classroom.
No, I don't want to. I want to watch Barney and Friends instead, and I want to hang out with Joey and Tom. I don't want to go to my parent-teacher conference.
You know what, Joseph? I'm going to have to carry you back to Miss Stillwater's classroom, and I'm also going to join the meeting so that I can monitor your behavior.
Hey, I demand you put me down right now.
Stop it. Just stop it. Now that I brought Joseph back to where he is supposed to be, I guess I will go back to doing what I need to get done.
Actually, Kevin, I would like you to stay here in case Joseph misbehaves again.
Sure thing, Principal Ingley.
Okay, first things first. Joseph has been getting D's or F's on every single assignment he has handed in to me throughout the school year. Come on, we're about 3 weeks into the spring semester, and he is still getting bad grades. The best grade he has gotten on an assignment was a C-.
Okay, I get it, I'm the worst student, and I'm really dumb, I get it.
Now Joseph, it's not your turn to speak yet. Let me finish what I was saying. Okay, where was I? Oh yes, now I remember. Joseph has been getting bad grades all this school year, mostly D's and F's. Yet most of the other students in my class are at least getting C's, most get A's and B's on assignments and on exams.
Also, Joseph, you have been misbehaving a lot. Anyways, back to what Miss Stillwater was saying. Every other student in that class is at least making progress, but you continue to struggle. Why is that?
I have no clue.
Just take a look at these test results. 55, 43, 27, a 10 on the most recent geography exam. Besides, last semester, he plagiarized on one of his homework assignments, and I gave him an automatic 0 for that.
I'm just a late bloomer, okay?
You know, I wish things were that simple. But I am going to make a tough decision. My recommendation is for Joseph Red to repeat the 5th grade.
I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. I don't want to repeat the 5th grade.
Joseph, Christopher, Reed. Get up off the floor right now. You're acting very childish. And this is not how you behave whenever someone tells you this information. You're not in preschool anymore.
Why don't you hold me back to preschool instead? I want to be in preschool. 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 I want to take naps, eat popcorn, color in coloring books, and watch Barney and Friends. Wah.
Joseph, that is not an option. All we can do is have you repeat the 5th grade next school year. And we are all getting tired of your childish temper tantrums.
I want to be in preschool. 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 Going back to preschool is going to be a lot more fun than repeating the 5th grade. No homework, no tests, all we do is take naps, eat popcorn, and watch Cocomelon, Wonder Pets, Barney, and Friends, you name it. Wah.
Now Joseph, you're going to remain in Principal Ingley's office so that you can hear what is going on in parent-teacher conference from the school's surveillance tapes. And I am going to monitor you so that you don't misbehave. Joseph, stop it. I've had enough of your childish tantrums. Now listen to the parent-teacher conference, okay?
Joseph Christopher Red, we cannot believe how you were behaving at the parent-teacher conference. That was really embarrassing, and we're also disappointed in you having to repeat the 5th grade next school year.
For this, you are even more grounded for 5 months. This means no watching Barney, no computer, no TV, no hanging out with any troublemakers, especially Tom and Joey. Now, go upstairs to your room. And do not slam your door.
Boy, I will beat your ass.
calling me right now, I better take this call. Hello.
Hey Joseph, this is Tom.
Hey Tom, I'm surprised you even called me in the first place. I thought you were grounded.
Not anymore. I'm ungrounded for the entire summer. Say, I was thinking, this weekend, Joey is going to come over to my house and we're going to watch Wonder Pets, Paw Patrol, Blue's Clues, Cocomelon, Super Simple Songs.
Oh my goodness, that is going to be really fun.
That's why we would like to invite you to join us, and while we are watching baby shows, we are going to be having Domino's pizzas delivered to my house.
You know what, that sounds like an awesome idea. I can't wait to watch baby shows and eat pizza. This is going to be the absolute best day in my entire life.
I know, you're really going to like watching baby shows and having pizza. And I can guarantee you that you will not be grounded anymore, and that you can watch all the baby shows in the world.
That would be awesome if I wasn't grounded on a daily basis anymore, especially when you take into consideration that I am not too old for Super Simple Songs, Cocomelon, Blue's Clues, and all the kids shows that I really enjoy watching.
Anyways, I better get going right now, because I have to do some chores around my house. But I look forward to seeing you on Saturday with Tom, and I can't wait for us to be watching Wonder Pets and other kids shows. You have a good rest of your afternoon.
You take care as well, and I will see you tomorrow. Can't wait. I'm very excited to hang out with Tom and Joey, at long last, after not being able to do so during the school year. This has got to be the best thing that has ever happened to me. Finally, I am able to hang out with Tom and Joey, my new best friends, and we're going to be having pizza and watching baby shows all day long. And my parents are not going to find out about this. They're still going to think that I've gone on a really long walk around Goanimate City. And I am going to hang out with Tom and Joey for the entire summer.
Hey Joseph, I'm glad you were able to make it to my house.
Same here. I can't wait to have pizza and watch Wonder Pets all day long.
Well then, why didn't you say so? Come in the house, Joey already is putting on Wonder Pets, and the pizzas are already here.
Hey Joseph, glad you could make it today.
Yes, same here. I am so glad that now I get to watch kids shows with people who also like them.
It's good to hear that, Joseph. So, we are about to watch Wonder Pets, and I think you're going to really like this show.
I've always wanted to watch that show. But my parents won't let me because they think I'm too old to watch that show.
Nonsense, we watch this show all of the time and my parents don't care.
I agree, no one is too old for certain shows that are for preschool and kindergarteners.
Lenny, is there any way you can write on the chalkboard?
Well, I think it will be better if I teach this class using a laptop. I will be right back.
I think you're too small to use that laptop. And how were you able to get it over here?
2 words, Vyond logic. I have to start teaching my virtual class on Zoom.
You know what? I'm really liking this show. And I can't stop watching this. This is just as good as Cocomelon.
I know you would like Wonder Pets, Joseph. Say, I can lend you my Wonder Pets DVDs if you'd like.
Yes, that would be a wonderful idea, Joey. Hopefully, my parents will buy me Wonder Pets.
If they can't, Then I can use my dad's credit card to buy you Wonder Pets DVDs.
Perfect, I can't wait to get them soon.
Wow, that was the best day we have ever had. Being able to watch baby shows all we want, and have pizza all we want.
Oh my goodness. What is going on over here?
Dad, it's not what you think it is.
Tom, don't lie to us, I want you to tell us the truth. Why is Joey at the house, and why is Joseph here? And another thing, how come you are all eating pizza and watching Wonder Pets?
Well, Mom and Dad, we wanted to have Joseph over because we knew he would like Wonder Pets.
And I was even thinking of lending him my Wonder Pets DVDs.
Tom, you know you are not to have friends over while grounded. But you went ahead and invited Joey and Joseph over, and second of all, you're too old to be watching these baby shows. Joey and Joseph, I will be calling your parents. Tom, we'll deal with you after we deal with them.
Please don't call my parents, I don't want to be grounded.
Too bad, Joseph, we're going to call your parents, and that is final, same goes to you, Joey.
Tom, what has gone through your mind lately? We told you not to invite your friends over to the house, but you didn't listen to us. How could you do such a thing?
You're grounded for 3 months. First thing, you will not be hanging out with Joey and Joseph because they are troublemakers. Second of all, how many times did we tell you that you are too old for baby shows? Now go upstairs to your room now.
Joey, what did we say about hanging out with Joseph and Tom? We can't believe that you did so while grounded. That's it.
You are even more grounded, even the first 2 months of the new school year. Now go upstairs to your room now.
I will beat your ass.
Joseph Christopher Reed, words cannot describe how angry we are with you right now. We cannot believe that you are hanging out with those 2 other troublemakers, when we told you not to hang out with any troublemakers.
You are grounded for the entire summer, and the first 2 months of the school year. Also, we are not letting you watch Cocomelon, Wonder Pets, or Super Simple Songs because you're too old for those baby shows.
Wow.
Boy, I will beat your ass.
Do you know what is really making me angry right now? The fact that Arthur is getting really good grades in college, and I have to repeat the silly 5th grade this coming school year, at the special school where Arthur and Larry Loud used to attend but dropped out a few months ago when they moved in to live with Karen. This is so not fair. I'm the one who should have gotten good grades during the school year because I did all my assignments correctly, number 1. And number 2, I did not deserve to fail any of my exams. I don't know what to do anymore. Wait a minute, I just have the perfect idea, and I don't need Arthur or Karen's help this time. I'm going to get Arthur suspended from college by making plagiarized homework assignments and then turning them into his professors with his name on the assignments. That would teach the universe that I deserve to get an A+, not an F-. Ha 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 ha. The only thing is Arthur is coming home this summer, and I will have to wait until he goes back to college to get him suspended. But during the school year, I'm going to put the plagiarized assignments into an envelope and will label the envelope study guides. Of course, Mom and Dad are going to ask me to help them mail the study guides to Arthur because he sometimes forgets them, and he doesn't have a printer in his dorm room. Alright, now that it's been a month since Arthur went back to college, I'm going to open the plagiarized assignments from last school year, and then print them out, because I now have a printer. And I'm hearing that Arthur did leave his study guide envelope, and that my parents are going to mail it to him in a few days. And now that I changed all of the plagiarized homework assignments to have Arthur's name on them instead of my name, I am going to print them out, and put them with the study guides. Oh good, here's the study guide envelope.
We have to remind Arthur a lot of times that he needs to take his study guide envelope with him. He forgot it when he went back to college. Joseph, can you help us find the envelope that has Arthur's study guides?
Here you go, I found it on the dining room table.
Thank you so much, Joseph. I didn't think you would be this helpful, but I'm happy to see that you're starting to improve.
You're very welcome.
How are we going to send this to Arthur just in time?
I have a brilliant idea, David. We're going to use Goanimate logic so that Arthur doesn't have to wait days to get his study guides.
You know what, that is an excellent idea, Jane.
Okay, I should have received my study guides from my parents by now. They told me they were sending it to me by means of Goanimate logic. Oh good, the envelope arrived. Now I don't have to worry about falling behind in any of my classes.
Alright class, remember that your papers are due right now. So please take them out and my TA is going to collect them. Tonight, she will grade them, and I will hand them back at the start of next class. With that said, let's get started with today's lesson.
I've gotten all my assignments turned in, and I should be getting high scores on them. Because that has been the case all of this time. Looks like I just received an email on my computer. Let's read what it says. What is this? How can this make any sense? I have gotten mostly A's and B's throughout my entire college career. Why should I have to meet up with the dean of students in his office?
Arthur, what has gotten into you lately? All of your professors have shown me your most recent homework assignments, and showed to me that you plagiarized on every assignment.
Look, I never plagiarize. I cite every single source that I use when doing assignments.
Don't you lie to me, because that will only make the situation worse. I have copies of your most recent assignments.
Surely, it can't be me who is copying and pasting from Wikipedia.
Stop lying to me. Maybe if I show you the assignments, then you will get a better understanding. Here, take a look at these assignments.
This cannot be. I accidentally took this out of my study guide envelope, and my professor took the assignment.
Arthur, this is something to be taken seriously. Plagiarizing is not permitted at this college, because we want our students to be honest academically. But you were academically dishonest. Because of this, you will be suspended for the rest of the semester. Now get out of my office.
Arthur, we are so disappointed in you. We can't believe you got suspended from college because you plagiarized on your most recent homework assignments.
But Mom and Dad, I didn't actually plagiarize on any of my assignments. You know me, I am an A and B student.
Normally, we would believe you, but after the Dean of Students showed us of you plagiarizing, we can't believe you. Now, we're going to discuss this with you later. I think your future is in jeopardy.
I cannot believe it has all come down this. Me getting suspended for something I never did. And someone has to be behind all of this. Wait a minute, I think Joseph is behind all of this. He always does something to get someone else into trouble. Now, this is where I'm most likely going to find the plagiarized homework assignments. Mom, Dad, can you two please come upstairs? I think I found proof that I did not plagiarize on my homework assignments.
What is it, Arthur, and what are you doing in Joseph's room?
I just found the plagiarized homework assignments on his laptop. I want you to see this.
Oh 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 oh. Joseph, Christopher, Reed. Get over here right now. You are in big trouble. Joseph, we can't believe you got Arthur suspended from college by putting his name on the homework assignments that you plagiarized last school year. This is one of the worst things you have ever done.
You are even more grounded. This means you will not be going trick-or-treating this year for Halloween. You are not getting anything for Christmas. Now stay in your room and think about what you did. Arthur, we want to give you a sincere apology for what happened.
So does this mean I am not suspended from college anymore?
First, we're going to have to notify the Dean of Students about what really happened, and then we'll also have to send an appeal letter to the Dean of Students.
Boy, I will beat your ass.
Good morning, class, and welcome back, Arthur. I sincerely apologize for what happened to you 2 weeks ago. But it's good to have you back in my class. That being said, let's start today's lesson.
Okay, we almost have this, getting really close, and then I will have one level before I win the game. We can do this. Alright, I just beat this level, one more level to go, and I am going to beat the game. How exciting is this going to be?
Joseph, it's time to come downstairs. The school bus is going to arrive in 45 minutes from now, And you don't want to be late for your first day of summer school.
But wait a minute, isn't the school year over? How can there be school, when it's the summer?
I know it's summer, but remember that you'll be taking summer school classes this year because you did several bad things during the school year. Most recently, you installed or threw ass on your teacher's computer, and you got suspended from school for the remainder of the school year.
No, there is no way I am going to school during the summer. This is just ridiculous. No one goes to school over the summer. Who on earth does a thing like that?
Joseph, enough with that attitude. You need to realize why you're going to summer school, and besides, you don't need to be playing video games all summer. There are other things to do. Now, you need to come downstairs and have breakfast.
Mom, can't you just leave me alone? I am busy trying to win this game.
Joseph, stop it with the attitude. You know why you're going to summer school. Now, come downstairs before you miss the bus.
I'm not going to stupid summer school, and that's final. Let me finish my video games, okay?
Alright, Joseph Christopher Reed, you know what? I have no choice but to carry you downstairs, because you won't listen to me.
Wait, Mom, what are you doing? Put me down this instant.
Quiet, Joseph.
Good morning, I am Miss Morton, and I will be your teacher for the summer semester. Now, when we introduce ourselves, you will say your names, and what your favorite thing is. Beginning with the back of the room.
My name is Ashley, and I like to go to the Sugar Bowl with my friends on Friday afternoons, and sometimes on the weekends.
I am Jacob, and my favorite thing to do is ride my bicycle around the neighborhood when I need to get some fresh air.
My name is Ryan, and my favorite thing to do is play my violin, and as a matter of fact, I play in the school orchestra here at Lakewood Elementary.
I am Cora, and I like to read books during my free time, especially when school isn't in session.
And last but not least, my name is Joseph. And why is our teacher a clone of Miss Martin? Don't you know that you're not a real character?
I beg your pardon?
You're just another version of Miss Martin, and you should only be teaching clone students, unless these students are already clones of other popular cartoon characters. Plus, your name sounds very similar to Miss Martin. I think you should be teaching preschool to Caillou, Clementine, and Leo, not the 4th grade.
Joseph, that was not nice of you to say that. I may look like Miss Martin, but I am Miss Morton. And I was hired to teach the summer school classes here at Lakewood Elementary, even though I normally teach high school students. Now, because of what you said to me, go to the timeout corner in the back of the room for 10 minutes.
First, it's Miss Stillwater, and now I have some Miss Martin clone as my teacher. This does not make any sense.
And by the way, you just received your first strike. 3 more and I am going to send you to the principal's office. Alright, class, it is time for language arts, so please take out your textbooks, and turn them to page 35. Joseph, where is your textbook?
I don't know where I put it.
Joseph, seriously, you need to come to class prepared, that's why you have been failing a lot of assignments and tests during the school year. I will let you borrow my textbook for today, but please remember to bring your textbook tomorrow, and continuing through the end of the summer semester.
You want me to bring my textbook? Alright then, take my textbook.
Joseph, I can't believe you threw your textbook on the floor, and now it's broken. Clean up the mess that you made, and that textbook is going to cost around $50 to replace. But you should be happy that there are spare textbooks in the library. Now, go back to the timeout corner in the back of the room, and I will hand you tonight's homework assignment before lunch also. This is your second strike. 2 more and you'll be sent to the principal's office.
Oh no, this is not right. Why did I get served spinach for lunch? The school should know that spinach is the worst food in the universe. Why? I want to have pizza instead of spinach.
Joseph, you need to eat your lunch. You only have 30 minutes until class resumes.
Miss Morton, but I don't want spinach. Either I want a hamburger without lettuce or tomato, or I want a pepperoni pizza.
Joseph, spinach is good for you, and you need to eat your vegetables. You can't be eating pizza and hamburgers every single day, okay?
No, I don't want spinach. I don't want spinach, and that is final. Give me a pizza right now.
Joseph, Christopher, Reed, you don't throw your lunch onto the floor. And like I said, you need to eat vegetables. That is it, you have received your third strike. 1 more and I am sending you to the principal's office. Now, clean up your mess. Class, now that we're in the computer lab, feel free to play educational games, but don't play any games that are not educational. I will be back in 5 minutes.
You know what? I don't like playing educational games. There are more video games that are a lot more enjoyable to play, but what is there? Wait a minute, for some reason, there is an Xbox by the computer, and someone accidentally left it in the computer lab, and there is even a copy of Apex Legends. I'm going to play Apex Legends right now with my friends.
Joseph, are you playing Apex Legends? You're only supposed to be playing educational games, remember?
But I really like playing this game. Educational games are so boring.
What is going on over here? Joseph.
Wait, it's not what you think it is.
Don't you play smart with me, you were playing Apex Legends, when I clearly told the class, only play educational games, and I also see you brought your Xbox from home. You just received your 4th and last strike, now march to the principal's office.
Joseph, what brings you here to my office, and it's only the first day of summer school? Tell me truthfully, and don't lie like you did during the school year.
Miss Tingley, you won't believe this, but I received 4 strikes from Miss Morton. First, I called her a Miss Martin clone. Second, I threw my textbook to the floor and broke it. Third, I threw my food onto the floor during lunch because I was served spinach instead of pizza or hamburgers. And fourth thing I did, I played Apex Legends on the Xbox in the computer lab, claiming that someone left their Xbox console at school.
Joseph, I have had enough of your bad behavior already. That is it, I am going to suspend you for the remainder of the summer semester, and that means you will repeat the 4th grade for the 2022-2023 school year. I am going to call your parents. Now wait here until they come and pick you up.
Joseph Christopher Reed, we can't believe that you got 4 strikes at summer school and then got suspended for the entire semester, and it was only your first day of classes. That's it.
You're grounded for the entire summer, and possibly the first few weeks of the upcoming school year. No TV, no video games, no going to Peter Piper Pizza, no Burger King. Now go upstairs to your room now, and think about what you did.
This is cancer!